Hi, Lara, subscriber Lara. I hope I got your name right. Thank you so much for your comment. Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that other nurses or healthcare workers are also concerned about this. I literally felt like I was alone, which is why I started this YouTube channel, just so that I wouldn't go crazy. And just so I had a safe place to vent. I've tried as much as possible not to disclose any personal information, and people are so funny because people literally almost drove me insane. Until now, people are like, "Are you okay? You don't seem as happy as you used to be." Well, yeah, there's a fucking pandemic going on, and people don't care. I'm really glad to know that there are healthcare workers over there where you are that care. Maybe it's just my hospital. And okay, this is a magnet hospital. It's a really good hospital. I'm so proud of it. And I'm just totally dumbfounded right now by how we're reacting to this and the false information that they're giving to the community and the healthcare workers. And I'm just so surprised that people aren't speaking up in our hospital. I mean, I understand that maybe, yes, you'd be, that yes, you could potentially lose your job because, as the coworker I just spoke with in the parking garage who works in the education department, who is not educating us, she said that, you know, if an organization wants to get rid of you, they'll have any excuse to get rid of you. And I really wish I could share these opinions with my coworkers in a format like this, but like, I'm still really scared because you never know who will turn against you. It's so weird. It's like crazy because it's really such an internal dilemma for me. And it reminds me of learning about ethics in nursing school. And I always wondered, I'm like, how bad could it be in the real world in like nursing? Like, it would be so easy just to do the right thing. I don't know why we even have to discuss this. Really, well, that's what I was thinking at the time. Oh, how naive. What a naive little nursing student. And then here you are. It's like you see people practicing and putting patient safety in the back burner. And, you know, you're putting the vulnerable population at risk. That's really just what it is. And I feel like I have to speak out now because I feel like this knowledge just needs to be shared, and I feel like I'm obligated to share it. I don't know, like, I can't see any other way. It's like share or burst. But yeah, no, I totally understand. I'm trying to figure out where my limit is. When I spoke with my manager and I asked her who I can talk to about my concerns, and make a difference or whatever, you know, some Captain America thing like that. Like, I want to make a difference. She straight out told me, well, you can't make a difference. Like, one person can't make a difference, but the whole organization can. They can speak out to whoever as an organization. Well, my problem is that the person in infection control thinks something completely different from me and the rest of the world that is experiencing this, and that is my problem. And I told her that, and I'm still trying to find my way and trying to find out who I could talk to correct this person. Urgh. Okay, I have a question for you guys. How are your healthcare facilities preparing for this pandemic, officially declared pandemic? Yay! Finally, a little too late. But anyway, are you guys doing drills? Are you guys, because we are just being informed through emails, like a letter from the CEO, and CBL, computer-based learning, which are it's just 15 slides that we read with a lot of, I think, inaccurate information. Also curious, so this is the first time I've heard that hand sanitizers are gonna be completely out too soon. Wow. Although, you know what, my the person I talked to said she had contacted different manufacturers because she was looking for alcohol swabs and hand sanitizers just for herself, and they basically said that they are restricting them now, mainly saving them for the hospitals, and the ones she spoke with said that they will be out of supplies by the summer. And I'm just curious what other healthcare workers think, because I was in the employee health today and I asked 2 nurses if they'd heard anything about it or their thoughts about the virus, and they were just very nonchalant about it. They said nobody's come in, with any of the symptoms, and some of them were saying that they had, booked vacations. The airline prices are so cheap right now. So she's like, I'm going to Hawaii in the summer, and I just hope that all of this will be over by then. And the doctor I spoke with was, as soon as he asked me how I felt, and I said, oh, I feel totally fine except for this whole coronavirus thing. And then he escorted me out, and he's like, looked at me and he's like, okay, well, let me hand you your papers. Have a great day. Feel better. Blah, blah, blah. None of my doctor friends are even talking about it. And I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video, but one coworker who's a nurse practitioner, has a PhD, works in a very famous hospital and teaches in very famous universities. When I asked this to him, or asked his opinion about this, maybe 3 weeks ago, he had no idea what it was about. And then he said it's a coronavirus. It's like the common cold. And I've heard that. I saw a post from one of my other friends who's a physician assistant over in Washington, and he said he posted a lecture basically saying that this is all just hyped up, and we need to just wash our hands. So, do some of you feel like you're going crazy? Like, I feel like I'm just extra paranoid or something now. And then you watch the news from other parts of the world where outbreaks are happening, and it's like Italy is completely shut down. They have 600 people in the ICU. They're having to triage their patients and trying to decide if they're going to save the 30-year-old or the 80-year-old, and having to make decisions like that. Am I going crazy? One last thing. Somebody just brought to my attention that our hand sanitizers at work are not alcohol based, and they're everywhere. And I thought that this virus was only killed, destroyed, whatever, with 60% or higher alcohol. That just, wow. Is that true? Okay, that's all the rambling for today. Thank you so much for listening. Good luck. Looking forward to hearing from you guys.